Hey yo, wanted to give you a quick update for those of you who are following the Wilton Vise restoration. I've come up on a snag that's absolutely of not my choice, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that is the weather. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's currently raining. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and winter time just will not let go. So the reason that's relevant to the Vise build is because I know that I said in my first video that I was going to sandblast it. Well, as I got it taken apart and got in there and got to looking at everything, it just doesn't need it. It just doesn't need to be sandblasted. I don't have to get that aggressive with it. It is in very good shape. So what I have decided to do is go ahead and set up an electrolysis tank and do some electrolysis on some of the parts, not all of them, because a lot of them just don't need it. Again, I can give you, well, looking here at the spindle, I know I called it a lead screw in the last video, and I didn't get called out on it, but I know I probably will. But here on the spindle, you can see it's got some corrosion up here. Now the threads and everything are just fine, but it's got some corrosion up here, and I just soon stop it dead in its tracks, and that's what electrolysis will do. Without giving a lot away, I'll give you a little sneak peek here. Here is the front jaw, the movable jaw, and you can see that it's in real good condition. This was about 5-6 minutes with a wire brush, fine wire brush on my angle grinder. And there's a little bit of corrosion inside in there, and I can't really tell about the bore, without getting a flashlight out and what have you. But I want to go ahead and stop all this corrosion dead in its tracks, and that's what electrolysis will do. So the reason weather becomes relevant is because I can't set up an electrolysis tank while it's raining. I've got to run it outside. I mean, running an electrolysis tank indoors is just foolish. The byproducts are oxygen and hydrogen gas, and you don't want to mess with hydrogen gas. It is deadly explosive. So I'm kind of waiting on the weather now to finally clear up. I mean, here in the Pacific Northwest, winter just will not give up. It's June 10th, 11th, 10th, I believe it is. And yeah, it's Saturday the 10th as I record this. And it just will not give up. I mean, we had a cold front come in from up north, and they're talking about snow levels again down in the 4,000 foot range. So the mountains are getting snow while we're getting rain down here. So as soon as the weather changes and we get at least a couple of days of sun, I can set up the electrolysis tank and strip all the rust off of the insides of the bores and get the spindle looking nice and everything, and I'll shoot video of all of that. But that's where I'm at right now. The project is progressing. I got the movable jaw and the base cleaned up with the wire wheel, and they really look good. I just want to make sure I get everything on the inside and all the bolt holes and everything else. I got a few suggestions for folks on getting rid of the expanding foam that it was packed in when I got it. And some folks, suggested acetone. I got to tell you, this is wicked, wicked stuff. I mean, it just laughed at acetone. It slapped gasoline around and called it mommy. And it just any kind of a solvent I have, from naphtha to denatured alcohol to turpentine to mineral spirits to paint thinner, PB Blaster, WD-40, everything I threw at it, it just sneezed and said, come at me, bro. So finally getting a hold of the manufacturer of a couple of different brands, they all said the same thing. This is urethane, and the only way to get rid of it is mechanical methods. So That's code name for a wire brush and a wire wheel. So I got as much out as I possibly could. I mean, down to wearing out 3 wire wheels on my Dremel to get inside the bore, and using an X-Acto knife on everything else, you know. But I didn't damage the bore. Everything looks good there. Finally got it all out of there as much as I possibly could. But you'll see that in the next video. So the project is progressing, and as soon as the weather clears up, I will get back at it. Just wanted to give you all a quick update and let you know things are going okay. I'm just waiting on Mother Nature. So I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I mean, I got a huge spike when I started this Vise build, which I knew was going to happen. And just say thank you very, very much to the new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers who are following me. I went over 1,000 subscriptions, and I'm planning a little giveaway. I just got to work out the details and everything, but there'll be more about that later on. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and all the comments that I'm getting and everything. It just literally blows me away that there's that many people that care enough about anything I have to say they'd want to come back for more. So if you are not subscribed, you want to follow along on this build, hit that subscribe button down there. If you got anything at all out of this video, go ahead and hit the like button down there. And whether you do any of that or not, I just want to say thanks for watching, and y'all take care.